The woman who would have cured AIDS died when she was 3. She starved to death. The baby who would have grown to set Olympic records that would stand for generations never competed. Because her mother was so underfed, she was never born. The man who could have brought peace to the Middle East never formed the thought. His mind was dulled by malnutrition. 24,000 people a day, 18,000 of them children, dead of hunger. 800 million living on the very razor-thin edge of starvation, quietly slipping away in corners of the world that you, by accident of birth, have the good fortune of never seeing. So many possibilities, so much genius, so many lives never lived. So many of us, not them, us, people who have as much right to live as anyone else on this planet. We can't stop the floods, or the droughts, or the wars. We are not Allah, God, or anybody even close. But there is something we can do. We can be the people who stand between life and death, between hope and hunger. We are the United Nations World Food Program, the world's largest and most effective tool for feeding a hungry world. We are the people who find the food shortages and the food resources and bring them together. We are the ships and planes and warehouses and trucks who deliver the food to agencies like the Red Cross, the Red Crescent, and more than 1,100 others. We are the people who find compassionate governments willing to help, enlightened corporations willing to give. We're the people who are in the hungriest places following the shipments to make sure they get to the right people. We're also the people who make sure poor children come to school and get a chance to think about things other than where their next meal is coming from. Our mission and our reason for being is so simple, but so huge. To stop the dying and start the living. To stop the hunger and start the hoping. Not just for villages of people, but nations of people. Each year we bring food to nearly 90 million sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers in more than 80 countries. But if we are so good, why haven't we eliminated hunger from the world? Because there's no end to war, political upheaval, natural disaster, and, yes, human cruelty. Fortunately, there's no end to our commitment to feed the hungry either. The World Food Program. There is no greater gift and no better way to give it.